Heavenly coffee. Anybody comes in this morning? Hey, David. I'm fine. How are you doing? I am doing well today. I slept in because I was up late. I was up late in Nana's channel. Hey, how do you pronounce your name? Is it Jaylene? Jaylene? Good morning. I'm not staying. I don't feel well today, dealing with lots of pain. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, average girl. Dealing with lots of pain. Is it from all your renovating or from something else or Jaylyn? I'm trying to pronounce your name properly. I was gonna try and get my. Oh yes, I understand that, average girl. I'm dealing with some of the same. Dealing with some of the same. Um. Uh, I was gonna get my Lexi girl out, but she's stuffed in a Sputnik with two other. I think she's stuffed in a Sputnik with two other rats, so she's not gonna come out anytime soon. I wish I could mobile stream because then I would totally like take you guys outside. But it looks like it's starting to cloud over. It was sunny this morning earlier, but now it looks like it's clouding over. Um, see what the weather is supposed to be. Mostly cloudy. Looks like we might get some rain this afternoon, which is good for my plants, I suppose. I don't have to worry about watering. So what's everybody up to today? And as my banner says below that's scrolling by, what are you thankful for today? And now it suddenly says that there is nobody in here. Somehow I don't know if that's correct. Unless you all just said hi and bolted out the door. I haven't been at work, David. I've been quarantined. I go back to work on Friday. I've been quarantined since, well, Friday will be 2 weeks. So I don't know how work has been, to be honest, because I haven't been there. You see, obviously there aren't 0 people in here because David said something. Yep, I've been quarantined. Stuck, and not just quarantined to my house, but quarantined to my bedroom so that my husband doesn't get sick too. And the only time I come out of, or the only time I had been coming out of my room was to use the restroom, to feed the animals, to get food, and I was masked when I came out. Let's see. I guess I don't get to know the proper pronunciation of Jalen. I know Nana pronounces it, or MGT pronounces it Jillian, but I'm not sure if that's correct. How do you pronounce your name? I don't know where everyone is today. You are still here. Good. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I want to do it right. I don't know where everyone is. Maybe sleeping in because a lot of people were up late in. Oh, I guess you can't tell me how to pronounce it, huh? Because you just spelled it for me, but that doesn't help me out. So I guess you got to tell me after I say something if it's right or not. I don't know. I'll just call you Jay. I don't know. I don't know. I always feel bad pronouncing things wrong. Hey, Kristen. You were up past 3. Yeah, not me. I think it was closer to 2. And then I was like, I gotta go to sleep. And when I woke up this morning, it was almost 10. I was like, oh. Yeah, I did. I did have fun. Bella, do not eat the cat food. That's the cat's food. What's everybody up to today? And what are you thankful for? What are you thankful for today? Yeah, a little cloudy here. I forget what the temperature said. Look at the temperature. 77? Perfect. Perfect. It's only supposed to go up to 81. I like that. And it's going to rain later, which is fine. 1:40 a.m. there. Yeah. It is late for you. But it is 11:40 a.m. 11:40 a.m. here. On Wednesday. It's 91 where you are, Kristen. It's been hot here, but right now the temperature is better. But I think it's mainly because of the rain we've been getting. Like we got some rain yesterday, and that brings the temperature down. I think it makes it a little muggy, but it still kind of brings the temperature down, which is kind of nice. Yeah, very different time between us. Yep. And you're like 1:40 in the morning on Thursday, right? It's Thursday for you now, and it's only Wednesday here, Wednesday morning. That's what I thought. Thursday though, so you're a little bit ahead. I'm in your past. Coffee, 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 coffee. So what should we talk about, guys? Nobody's told me yet what they're thankful for today. And then what should we talk about? Quiet, quiet morning. So quiet. It's so quiet. Let's see. What should we talk about? Besides, what are you thankful for today? What are you thankful for today? What do I want to talk about? I don't know. It's easier to come up with conversation when there are more people. I'm not a great conversation starter on my own. Let's see. Trying to think. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I had something pop briefly into my head that we could do, and then it popped out again. I don't know. I do have like this, let's see. It's this book, Choosing Life, One Day at a Time, this devotional thing. I really like this book. Australia has a farewell Qantas flight 747 when it's like it. Oh, wow. Let's see what today's entry says. They're dated. So today is what? Today is the 22nd of July. So July 22nd. All right. Pour out your longings to God. Psalm chapter 62, verse 8 says, "O my people, trust him all the time. Pour out your longings before him, for he can help." And then it says, all of us have longings in our heart, and most people have longings that nobody can fulfill in this life except God. Some people long for their spouse, their children, or their parents to be saved. They long for the peace the Bible speaks of that passes our ability to understand it. Lonely people long for love, and sick people long for health. Our longings are varied and without end. If you pour out your longings to God, he will bless you and help you, according to Psalm chapter 62, verse 8. This chapter concludes with these words: He is loving and kind and rewards each one of us according to the work we do for him. I love knowing that God will bless and help me when I pour out the longings of my heart to him, and that he'll do that just because he loves me. He loves to answer the prayers of his children. Why not have a heart-to-heart talk with God today and be blessed? So a little insight for today. And then the little prayer that they have down at the bottom says, Lord, you alone know my innermost longings. You alone can help and satisfy the deepest desires of my heart. I trust you, Lord, at all times and in all circumstances to fulfill your promises in my life. So yeah, and I love this book, actually. I got this book right around the time that I was going through my divorce. And I used to work at the bookstore that I got this at. And my boss, this book was, the price tag is still on here. It was $21, and they let me have it for free because they knew, I used to work there, and they knew I was going through the divorce. They knew I was going through a hard time, so they let me actually have this for free, which they were great people to work for. They really were. Yes, it is a good book. Definitely a good book. And I chose it because, when you're going through a rough time, it's easy to want to give up. It's easy to want to just throw in the towel. And this is titled Choosing Life. So rather than giving up in spite of and one day at a time, in spite of giving up, you plod on one day at a time, and you're choosing to live rather than giving up in spite of your struggles. That's why I chose that book. Yeah, nobody's here today. Very, very quiet. Very, very quiet. Keep checking to see who else is on. There are a couple of people on that I usually stop by and visit, but nobody else. Probably uh, end the stream in about 10 minutes or so. Give it a half an hour, and maybe I'll try again later. Maybe I'll come on tonight. Who knows? It depends on who is on. Um, it depends on who is on, you know, later and all of that, because I don't want to encroach on anybody. Hey, Gemma, how you doing? How's it going? It was a long stream last night, wasn't it? But it was fun. It was fun. Oh, you've been struggling a little bit? Keep plodding on there, girl. God doesn't give us anything that we can't handle without his help. That's the clincher. Without his help, we can handle everything, no matter how tough, with God's help. And I think you are a very, very strong lady. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, the change helps your friend. That's not a bad idea to do a video, Gemma. I think that's a good idea. Thank you, David. I know sometimes it just depending on circumstances, it doesn't always feel like it. But when I was back when I was going through my divorce, I felt like I was falling apart. But I kept being told how strong I was being, and I mean, I had to be. I had a child to look after. But because at the time, he's 18 now, but at the time he was four. When me and his father separated, he was 4 years old. So I mean, I had to be somewhat strong for my child. Mm, good coffee. Yeah, she has bipolar disorder, and my social worker said I should talk to help other people, and thanks for what you said about me. You're a wonderful person. Oh, thank you, Gemma. Yeah, bipolar is a hard disorder to manage. and just keep definitely keep talking, making those videos, to get the word out and help people. That's the one awesome thing about when we go through struggles. Um, no matter what it is, if it's a mental health problem, if it's a financial problem, if it's a relationship problem, if it's, anything like that, we may think, why are we going through this struggle? What did I do to deserve this? And feel like giving up. But we can take our situation and use it for good and, show people, like, if we plod on and, keep going and work through it, and we're a blessing, we end up being a blessing to somebody else, because we can tell them, you can make it through this. I made it through this. You can make it through this. Um, so going through those struggles sucks for us, but at the same time, we can take what sucks for us and turn it into a blessing for somebody else. Hey, Mrs. Green Thumb. But I mean, that's what I had been telling my stepdaughter too, because she was sexually abused as a child. Um, and it's something even my husband still struggles with. He's questioning God, and, like, why would you allow my daughter to go through this? And she wanted to give up. Um, she is 21 years old now, and she has not let she has struggled. She has definitely struggled. She had tried committing suicide. She um, struggles with depression, some PTSD, um, stuff like that. But I told her, don't let what happened to you bring you down. Don't let it defeat you. Obviously, I could never know what it is that she went through, because I've never been in that position. But I do know that she has done better than so many other people who have gone through the same thing. Yes, she has struggled, but she worked hard in school. She did very well in marching band. She's been getting good grades. Uh, um, she is enrolling in college now. She's living on her own. She is actually doing very well for herself, considering everything that she's gone through. And she could have just, given up on life, you know, dealing with the things that she has had to deal with. She could have just given up. Many people would have just given up. And I'm like, look at how far you have come. Not a lot of people can say that. A lot of abused children do poorly in school, have behavioral problems, things like that. And she has shown that that does not have to be the way that it is. Um, I said, so it definitely sucks that you went through this, but you can be a testimony to somebody else who's going to go through it after you've gone through it, you know? So there are blessings in those things that you can bring to other people from your struggles. You're gonna bite David? Yep, I agree. Serious, definitely. Life is too serious sometimes, and you just gotta Have fun with it. Laugh at yourself, you know. Such a quiet morning. Mm, love my coffee. So what is everybody up to today? It looks like we're going to get some rain in a little bit this afternoon. Oh, well, I could totally swap with you. It's really quiet here, and we can move over to yours. I'm totally good with that because I was getting ready to, about 10 minutes ago, I was like, I'll get off at the half-hour mark, which is pretty much now. So if you want to swap and go on, I'm totally good with that. Tag team. Your turn. I look forward to seeing that, Gemma. I do look forward to seeing that video once you have it out. Yeah, I do, but at the same time, it's not going to get much of it if nobody's here. It's all good. I can always try a little later too. You could do a cooking live stream. I used to do some cooking, like I would uh, try out some things. Like years ago, I made hollandaise sauce, and I, I was testing things out. Like I had gone through a cooking kick after I had watched a movie about Julia Child, but I have to be in the mood. I have to be in the mood for cooking. I have Twitter, but half the time I forget how to log in, Gemma. So I never really use it. I'm on Instagram more than I am Twitter, to be honest. I probably have about 5 Twitter accounts just because I keep forgetting what my login information. Is that necessary? I keep forgetting what my login information is. So then I end up making a new account, and then I forget again, and then I make a new account, and I've just given up on that. So Instagram is what I typically use. It's fun when I show my animals. Yeah, I was gonna get Lexi out, but she was stuffed in a Sputnik in the cage. Like there are like 3 rat bodies in this. It's only like this big around, and there are 3 rat bodies stuffed in there, and I can't. I either see rat faces or rat butts. Butts hanging out one side, faces hanging out the other side, and I don't know whose butt belongs to who. Okay, sounds good, Gemma. They are definitely funny. Like if I brought you over there right now to show you like the butts hanging out of the Sputniks, like there's tails and butts on one side because there's like a couple of openings, tails and butts over here, faces over here, and they're crammed in there. They're just stuffed in there like sardines in a can, and it's so funny that that's even comfortable for them. But they do it. I think we've got 2 or 3 Sputniks in there, and there's usually more than one rat in each one. Yeah, how much longer were you on last night after I disappeared? I was I had dropped down into the chat to just, listen and stuff because I was getting tired. And then I was like getting ready to doze off. I was like, I need to just go to sleep. Oh no. Are you feeling better this morning? Got hair. Okay. Yeah, Rachel is definitely a talker, isn't she? I love her accent too. No, yeah, no coffee for you. I should send the link to myself and show you the rats. Let's see. Invite myself. Because they're so funny when they're sleeping during the day and they're all stuffed in tight places. It cracks me up. Okay. Come on. This computer is so slow. Slow, slow, slow. Here we go. Here, I gotta send the link to myself. Where's that? All right. Okay. Here we go. Continue with YouTube. Oh, I gotta verify it's me. Gotta remember my password, dang it. That's not what it is. Hate when I gotta. No! No! Okay. Am I in? Am I in? Okay. That's always fun. Okay. I need to be able to turn my camera around. Like this. Add myself. Add myself. Terrible. All right. And I'm going to bring you to the other room. I'm going to attempt to. All right, look, I got two different icons. All right. Now there should be a way that I could flip the camera. Why can't I flip the camera? I don't know why I can't flip the camera, guys. Flip it around. There should be a way to have it look the other direction, and I can't figure out why I can't. Camera. Why doesn't it flip? Why isn't it flipping, people? I don't understand why it's not flipping. All right. All right, I kicked myself out, guys. Try again. What's the dealio here? All right. Yeah, there should be a way to flip it around, and it's not showing me. I used to flip it around all the time. And right now it won't let me. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if I can show you. If you could see stuffed bodies in that one. Stuffed bodies in that one. Stuffed bodies in that one. And then there's Lexi. Hey, Lex, you want to come out? Yeah, there's like at least 2 rats in there. I think there's at least 2 rats in this one. I don't know. I'm thinking there might be even more in here. I see tail hanging out the one side. And faces hanging out the other side. Craziness. Where's my Lex? This is Lena. Lena. All right. Come here, Lex. Come here, Lexi. There we go. That's who I wanted originally. All right. All right. That was awkward. That was awkward. Usually there's a flip the camera around option, and I don't see it anywhere. And I'm not new to StreamYard, so I don't understand why I didn't see it. But yeah, so there's all those Sputniks are only about that big around. And if you can imagine rats this size, more than one, stuffing their bodies into that little space to sleep, it's quite funny. Bless you. But yeah, Hi, my girl. I can hear my son still coughing too. So he's still got a cough. Yes, I love my pets. I love my pets. Yes, I do. Yeah. Oh, look, she just lets me snuggle her against my face. Mm. She's so good. She's so good. But anyway, Mrs. Green Thumb, if you want to go live now, you are more than welcome, and I will join you. How many pets do I have? Well, out of the rats, I have 16 female rats, 2 male rats. Now, granted, 4 of the 16 are not mine, they're Ian's, my son's. The rest of them are mine. And then, so 18 rats total if I count the ones that are also his. 2 hamsters, 3 birds, tarantula, 3 cockroaches, leopard gecko, 5 hermit crabs, 3 fish tanks, 5 fish tanks if you count the ones that my husband takes care of, a rabbit. How many is that? And that's not even counting the number of fish that are in each tank. Not sure what you want to talk about. What should we talk about? What's one thing that we haven't talked about lately? I'm losing my voice there, Miss Lex. Lexi. Yeah, it sounds like I've got a lot more pets that, like, if I didn't have the number of rats that we have, I wouldn't have as many pets as it sounds like I have, but the rats take up a large number. I mean, there's 18 of them, but all the girls live in the same cage. Yeah, thank you. Oh, and a mouse. I forgot my mouse. I do have a pet mouse as well, Mr. Stanley. Forgot about my mouse. Bless you. You got the sneezes. Oh. I don't know. What should we talk about at Mrs. Green Thumbs? Gardening. The no. See. Oh no. Can leave it up to somebody. Like, what should we talk about? Should we talk about um garden critters or specific plants or vegetables or any critters that would appear in the garden? Like, um, oh yeah, patty pan squash. I don't know much about it. Gardening, yes. Let's talk about gardening on your garden channel. Imagine that. Buffery? What's buffery, David? I would be interested in learning about like patty pan squash, because I don't know much about it. Ooh, you gave me a chill. You gave me a bless you. You playing with my hair? She's giving me chills with her toenails on my skin. I just stirred. You stirred her up. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You want to try a piece of my cucumber? Hmm? What you smelling? She's my baby. She's my baby. Yeah, we can always talk about that on your channel. I'm good with that. Yeah, she's my good girl. She's one of the rats that will not, for the most part, unless I'm holding her way too long, she won't potty on me, which is awesome. Whereas some of the other ones are just like, I got a potty, so I'm gonna go. But you know how to hold it in, huh? Ah, okay, just grabbing some pictures. Awesome. Awesome sauces. She stuck her foot right here. That sensitive skin area for your little toenails to be. And she's learning how to. See, she follows. Yeah, what a good girl. You want to go run around on the bed? You can run around on the bed. She likes to run around on the bed. There she goes. She's off. Running around on the bed. Oh, she'll always take food too. Definitely will always take food. Hey, Lex. Oh, she's starting to make a pillow fort. She's I don't know if you can see. Way see her moving around right in here. Right here, she's under the blanket moving. Oh, she cracks me up. Miss Lexi. She loves to run around on the bed and make pillow forts and blanket forts, and I just got to keep a little bit of an eye on her because even though she won't leave, she'll stay on the bed, but I don't want her to chew a hole in the blanket because she's been known to do that. She did that. This is like one of my favorite shirts. You see these holes? That was her. So it is now my rat shirt. Miss Lexi. I still see her moving around back there. can't trust some of the rats to leave them go like that. They'll disappear, but she's really good about sticking around. We have a few that are really good about sticking around, and then others that are just like, I'm free, and then you can't find them. Oh, she's under the blanket. You see? Lexi, see that lump? The lump moving around over there. Crazy thing. Hey, Lex. We just retrieve her. What are you doing, girl? Hi. What are you doing? She's like, but I was having so much fun. Cracks me up. She's my sweet Petey. Oh. 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 Crypto Cryptilians, hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Did you change your name? Because I know you used to be, I think you were crypto something else, weren't you? Or am I mistaken? Yeah, good girl. That's what I thought. Okay. Bless you. How have you been doing? I feel like it's been a while. Bless you again. Did you get something in your nose? Bless you. OMGT's a cutie pie. She's getting some pictures ready for her stream. Hey, Eric. Cool. You're moving on up. Yes. Crypto 101. That's right. You gonna get on my head or something? I don't want your butt. I don't want your butt. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Hey, over here. Come over here. Good girl. So what is everybody thankful for today? I've had that banner scrolling for an hour and nobody has told me what they're thankful for today. Oh, this is Lexi, Eric. This is Lexi. She's a year old and my baby. My baby. Oh, yeah, she just put her foot on the end of my nose. I think she wants to get back on the bed. You want to get back on the bed and have fun, huh? Yeah. Yeah, unless you train, I mean, because I have cats, and you would think that the cats would hurt them, but the cats are like intimidated. And my Shih Tzu doesn't like them either. Like she'll back away, and it's our bigger dog that we have to worry about. But the cats, well, they'll go nose to nose with the cats. The rats are not scared of the cats. They'll go nose to nose, and then the cats are like, you know, get out of my face, personal space, right? And then at that rate, if you had a couple of rats, because you'd want more than one for sure, at least two, because they're social and they can get really depressed on their own. Um, and have them in a cage and then only have them out when the dogs are not around you, that would work, which is pretty much what we do with the other dog. Um, she's always outside or in her kennel or whatever, or in another room when we're hanging out with any of the rats. Too many I'm thankful for waking up. Yes. Too many things to list I'm being thankful for. This is true. Thankful for the sun coming out. It was our sun was out. Our sun. It's the same sun. The sun was out a little bit ago, but now it looks like rain is coming. I'm thankful for being alive and my family is alive. Amen to that. Jack Russells are rat catchers, so yeah. I mean, when we've had our dog catch one of our rats, like grab her. So we're very careful about that. We just make sure that she's not in close proximity to them. But I mean, it could surprise you too. Like sometimes they'll realize, hey, this is not something that I can, because my cats are very, very good mousers. They will capture any mice that get into the house or whatever. But when it comes to them, it's like they know that they're not something that they should be able to catch. They're a pet, um, and they seem to know that. But are you a happy girl? She's bruxing. Is you a happy girl? All right, are you ready, Mrs. Green Thumb? Mrs. Green Thumb is going to go live, guys, so we can move the party on over there if you would like. You are bruxing. You're a happy girl. You're a happy girl. I wish you can hear that. I hear it. She's like grinding her teeth, which is called bruxing. Yes. Bless you. You sneezed on me. You're a happy girl. But yeah, I'll put let's see. She is bruxing like crazy. I'll put Mrs. Green Thumb's um link, channel link up so that we can join her. All right, there is her channel link. And I will go ahead and wrap up this stream, and hopefully I'll see you guys over at Mrs. Green Thumb. Have a good day, everybody. It's good to see ya. Have a great Wednesday.